can. I can do the can.
Alright, what's up,
Oh,
gamers? We're here
Started
with
recording in the middle of my
Angel
can.
Wings. Yeah, dog, I did. Okay, well, it's Angel Wings. It's a dating sim, right? we got Seal
free.
Sung or
It's
Skull
a free
Sung.
dating sim.
It is a
on
free.
Steam.
It is a free dating sim on Steam.
Hang
I
on,
ain't
I'm
paying
gonna bring-
no money. I ain't paying no money for a stinking dating sim. Okay.
Hang on, you keep talking and
Yeah?
actually playing the game. I'm gonna bring up this game on my screen and like read reviews every once in a while.
Yeah.
What's it called? Angel Wings?
It's called Angel Wings, and like
Okay.
the like when I was on it, like the first thing I saw was the faces, and I was like, this looks weird, and that's the only
No,
reason I'm
Jesus,
doing
why-
this.
Wait, hang on a second. I looked up Angel Wings, and the game is free, but there's also a free demo.
Bruh. Hello.
What?
Well, we're just gonna start.
It's a very positively reviewed game on Steam.
Yeah, it was. I was
That's-
like, that's
that's-
kind of.
These are surprisingly high ratings.
Yeah, well, I don't think there was that many people rating it though. I don't know.
Once
knows? We're
you
starting.
dive into it, it gets only better. Wait, is there a cutscene?
It's using my name.
Oh,
It wants me to add. What gender am I? That's not my
You're
phone
male?
number. No, wait, that is my phone number. I dare you to call that.
put in not Butter King Man, because
Okay, I
if you
got
go
you.
through a dating sim being called Butter King Man, that's kind of cringe.
I got it. Okay, we're good.
No, just call yourself Chris.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, that works. That's fine. I'm okay with this one.
X.
What
Darn
is
it.
that? Come on.
What do I do after this?
Chief, I don't know. You're male. You're definitely male.
Oh, I have to click that. Z. I'm being called by New Elvis City.
Elvis?
I can't.
No, yeah, I think
I
you gotta
can't. I
pick it
have
up.
to. I
think
have
it-
to
it's
answer.
the achievement.
I don't want to answer.
Chris
Devoted
doesn't
to
have
the
that.
loving memories of years past, which we so fondly cherish.
Chris doesn't have that impulse to just pick up the phone because he doesn't pick up the phone in real life.
Exactly. I'd never
I've
pick
heard
up the
his phone ring, and I'm like, Chris, your phone's ringing. And he's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, well, who are you? Are you the Angel Wings? Nice to meet you, Hunter.
What do I do? All right, I press enter to advance.
You press enter to advance. Now, who are you? I'm gonna read some of these voices, but I'm not gonna change my voice.
The hermit, those who value the gift of introspection.
Oh, that's me, bro. I'm a hermit.
The hierophant, the hero, the guy who seeks the comfort of tradition. The world, those who embrace a new beginning. Who's Hunter? He's not traditional.
None of these. I guess new beginning. That is the closest thing I would describe
The world.
Hunter as.
Hunter is the
Oh,
world.
my fucking. I'm Snapchatting over here, and I didn't know that you could hear my camera. I'm sorry. All right, Hunter. Welcome to your story.
Welcome to the welcome.
The story of Hunter
I got
the
an
World.
achievement.
Hunter the World. Hunter the World. Day 1, the world.
It's a bed. This isn't my room. Where am I?
We need to make this a series.
I've awoken in a place that's nothing like what I know. This is no small, affordable housing apartment. This is a fully furnished modern home. Complete with exposed concrete. Walls matched with various touches of polished marble. I find myself in a comical and no doubt expensive ode to this decade's design.
You didn't say the
Moving.
word babs.
Moving further along, the corridor extracts paintings in small shrub-like plants adorned what would otherwise be an entirely barren sea of white and grey hues. It's pretty well decorated. The owner seems to have taste. But this doesn't feel like it could be someone's home. This feels more like a computer rendering of a model home afforded to only the fabulously wealthy or those living far beyond their means. What am I doing here? My hands reflexively snap to my pockets. I pull out what appears to be the same model phone that I picked up earlier.
It just stops there. I pull out.
I've been texted by Kay.
Jesus Christ. Wait, is this me? I can't read that shit. Hi, Hunter. Oh, be at Sun Cafe by noon. You can look up the address. Fuck you. I'm not going to help you find where I am. I'm Kay now.
I don't think I'd be able to calm myself enough to speak coherently. Part of me is also more afraid of finding out who's going to pick up.
I can't use the word coherently when I am coherent. So, you're fine.
Who is this? How did they know my name? What is Sun Cafe? My thoughts are racing at an indescribable pace. Questions fill my mind faster than I can process them. Should I call this number to figure out what's going on? Who is this? What is Sun Cafe?
You'll be working there from now on. Good luck and don't be late. Sorry, I was Snapchatting.
Who are you and what am I doing here?
I have dyslexia. I'm a bit busy right now. We can talk later. You can call me Kay. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that. Oh, and find your route on Wi-Fi. I didn't pay for a data plan. Sorry. I'm watching this through Discord. This shit's super blurry, so I'm just trying to make words.
What exactly have I gotten myself into? And you couldn't even get me the cheapest data plan? Really? Okay. I hesitated to follow the instructions given to me. However, I figure exploration can't hurt me. Yes?
I'm gonna read a review, so just let me know when it's my turn to talk.
Okay. The phone's GPS guides me towards...
The graphics are good, but not beautiful. It's 3 under Leonardo da Vinci's level.
The phone's GPS guides me towards my destination, a small coffee shop just a few blocks away. Briskly making my way towards my destination, I notice the unusual cleanliness of the city around me. The house I came from is only an example of the simple minimalist
only said it was rated T for
teens. Urban sprawl.
It's only rated T for teens, so I don't think there's any sex.
Pog.
Potato. PC requirements, potato. That's what this person said.
There are trees all along the sidewalks, and none of the buildings appear to be more than a few years old. That's a nice car. That should be in parentheses. Really nice car.
No, I
Okay, Hunter, stop getting sidetracked. Really nice car. It doesn't feel like the present day, more like a few years in the future. More like a computer render of what reality could be. You said this already. How long have I been out for?
Stuck in a loop in the Matrix.
Am I in a simulation? The Matrix? I quickly check my reflection in one of the windows of a nearby building. There are no sinister men in suits pursuing me, and all of my facial features seem to be where I last left them. This is good news. Well, I could always wish for an improvement. My phone says it's March 6th. 3 days have passed since I picked up the phone in the snow. It stinking moves so slow. I was out for 3 whole days. This city doesn't feel densely populated. In fact, it barely feels alive. Yeah. And a handful of pedestrians loiter about the concrete walkways, seemingly to be in no particular hurry to get anywhere.
This storyline seems to be in no particular hurry to get anywhere. That's one of those reviews said it's kind of slow. Hang on, let's see if I can
Really?
find it. They said the game was slow.
It's
Did
Is
this
this-
person just ask for DLC?
is this Starbucks?
They did.
Bruh.
Is this Starbucks? This looks like Starbucks.
I walk into the coffee shop where a small package with my name on it is resting on the counter. Excuse me, I'm new here. The cashier, an unremarkable young man in his 20s, nods towards
Oh,
the
dude.
package. I open the plastic wrapping to find my uniform, a green apron with a lady on it.
Put on your fucking apron.
Looks familiar.
Yeah, it's almost like I can see that exact logo in 7 separate places on.
A few hours later, I think I've mastered the art of brewing coffee. Hold up.
I'm back.
This man
What's
goes, a few hours later, I think I've mastered the art of brewing coffee. Like,
Yeah, it's not hard to brew coffee. Okay, thank you, Chris.
I've discovered the secret to the perfect roast to this craft. I hate this guy already.
This guy is you. He's the protagonist.
No, he's Hunter.
He's you though. You're controlling him.
I'm not controlling him at all.
You definitely are.
Nah, I'm just pressing advance. He's saying whatever he wants. You put the correct amount of water in, add the corresponding amount of the grounds. Then press the brew button.
We've made coffee before.
Amazing!
It's not
It's
complicated.
not a very challenging job. It's kept me busy today, but there are no revelations to be had here.
This guy can operate a cell phone. What's he from? The 1900s, just flat out, where they didn't have coffee pots. Goody. What?
I don't know. Is that 200 something? 2000? It's called renminbi? No, that's currencies in China. It is yuan. Yuan.
It's Japanese yen.
No, it's not.
I'm looking at Japan right now, and
Bruh.
they use the yen.
Yeah, Japan. I said Japan uses yen. I was like, it says Chinese, where they use yuan. Or at least that's what I think it's called. It does give me a lot of time to think, though. Think about the infinite possibilities of why I'm here, in this situation right now. Should I consider this bad? I've been displaced from my home and thrown into a job that's probably beneath my ability by a stranger
Yes,
I've never even
it's very
seen or
bad.
heard.
This is very bad. This is horrible. You just wake up in someone else's house. They give you a phone. They're like, "Hey, here's your new job," and you just fucking went there. You didn't like try and find out where you are. You didn't. No.
Did you read the name of the stinking coffee machine?
Mm-mm.
Look at the name of that.
Ah, the
shouldn't
Puss-O-Matic.
I shouldn't say it's beneath me. I
I'm
was doing
gonna be
nothing
honest
before.
that I thought that said from my screen because super blurry and everything. I thought it said the Piss-O-Matic.
Jesse sent a picture of a scope on a hammer. That's a Call of Duty weapon.
Why does that hammer reticule?
Filling the empty space with anything is an improvement, I think. Most of all, I am enjoying the people watching, seeing the different types of people who come and go, working through their daily routines. The city is foreign and unfamiliar to me,
A scoop.
but people look like people and coffee is coffee. I'm most interested in a specific customer that's been here since I arrived. A small, very small girl sitting in the corner, face buried in a book. This is Hunter. This is Hunter. This is Hunter. This is 100% Hunter. Oh my god. It's Hunter. Her long brown hair
Is
flows
it
over
true?
her shoulders and trails down to her lower back. Oh God, it's a woman.
Oh, that's like a real person.
Bro. Oh, of course his eyes would be drawn to her white button shirt. Why is this so slow?
My eyes are drawn to her white button shirt,
That's
tied
the
with
same
a
thing
black
about
bow.
Hunter.
Her hair seems to frequently interfere with her literacy goals as she keeps stopping to push it out of the way, revealing a large set of dark brown eyes.
They make hair ties. I know. I have one in my hair right now.
I see that earring, dog. Don't think you can hide that from me. She has a green
can't see
light
an
on her
earring?
arm. She has a green light on her arm, and on.
That's probably because they took a picture of her on a green screen and didn't comp her in correctly.
True. It's like only on one side is she green. Her nose has green on it.
Her nose has green on it.
Her iced coffee has long since melted in murky water, but she doesn't seem to notice. While people watching, sometimes I wonder what others' lives are like. Maybe she's a student, maybe a writer, I'm not sure.
I like to imagine.
Corona!
Excuse me. I was reading reviews. You had to say something.
I said Corona. She's got pink on
Okay,
her.
that. Where?
On
You
the
right.
on the right side, like it's like a pink light. It's like a pink screen.
You're right. She also has a.
Interrupted by a listless, relaxed voice, I realized that I had momentarily shirked the duties of my job in order to daydream about a complete stranger. Embarrassed, I turned my head.
I like to imagine that this guy just says these things out loud.
True.
like in every dating sim that any YouTuber, anyone plays, and they all read it, and like this is just always love to just think that the character's like standing in front of the person they're talking about, like, wow, they have long hair and big brown eyes, and they're just like they're like really uncomfortable. They're like, yeah. They're like, your coffee's melted, and you're like,
No, like you're just staring at their face and you're like, their coffee's melted. Oh, it's
you're
so
like, you never break eye contact. You don't even blink. You're just like,
you straight up just look through their body, like look through their eyes, and you're just like, their coffee seems to be melted. They have an earring in ear. They have hair. Wow.
Wow. I'm immediately struck by one of the most beautiful women I've ever laid eyes on. Even though she's wearing a mask, I can tell she's gorgeous. Simp!
you know that Japanese
Yeah.
folk tale. It's the lady. She's a ghost, and she was really beautiful, and then someone cut up her mouth. So she wears a mask around, and then asks people if they think she's beautiful, and then she takes her mask off, and asks the same people if they think they're beautiful, and when they say no, she stabs you, and like disembowels you, and then cuts a smile into your face. I can't remember what her name is.
Like I would know.
Voluminous,
I'm gonna
dusky
put
black
in
hair.
Smile Ghosts Japan into my Google search bar and see what happens.
Do it.
Voluminous, dusky black hair frames her small face with sleepy eyes, dark as the midnight, making an unwavering contact. Her slim, athletic frame is adorned with a black tank top and white jeans.
He says, staring into her eyes.
Nice tank top.
Wow, your belly button is really visible with that shirt on.
I'm clawing for oxygen. I'm sorry, I read ahead.
It's the snort. It came out. Woo.
I couldn't tell you exactly why I find her breathtaking, but rest assured I'm clawing for oxygen. Held by her hypnotic gaze, I stumble over my words, unable to bring myself
That's
back
her
to
name,
reality.
by the way.
Yes, how can I help you, today?
Small iced Americano, please.
Sure, name?
Ciola? I don't know. I'm not good with names.
How do you spell that? Never mind, I'll figure it out. I'd better make the best Americano I've ever made in my 3 hours of this coffee-making life because I'm a simp. That is not how you spell that!
Sola? Chris, look at Groovy and No Mike. Real quick.
What?
Vagina mouth woman.
Hello?
I don't know how to pronounce it, and I'm not gonna try because I'm afraid.
Eating ice cream with a hammer challenge coming to the Teenagers channel October 18, 2021.
Don't say it out loud because now I have to make it.
No, Jesse has to make it.
You're right. Hang on, I'm gonna say that to him right now.
He's the one who said it. He has to do it.
The rest of the day passes by uneventfully. Thankfully, I don't think I could stand to live another girl that's pretty stopped by. This is not how humans act. At least this isn't how I act. No, actually, wait, no, this is how Hunter acts. Never mind. I have a lot of questions that still need to be answered. I'm anxious to learn what I'm doing here, and if this K person has the answers. The sun begins
I'm
to dip
every
below.
woman ever.
You are.
The sun begins to dip below the buildings as the day draws to a close. I drop my apron off in the back office and head out the door without putting on any other clothes.
Was this your first day and you just fucking worked like a 12-hour shift?
Apparently.
Like it was morning.
Oh, it's the girl who was reading. Or
This
writing.
person said this is not a recommended, and their entire review is 7 hearts.
Hello?
Did you find this helpful? No.
On my way back, I noticed movement out of the corner of my eye. Long brown hair bouncing along to the rhythm of her steps. It's the girl from earlier, walking home carrying her books in her arms.
I bet that's what you were looking at. Bouncing. Get it? Because boobs.
No, with Hunter, it's the butt.
I don't know these things.
I do, because he's straight up gone like, the butt. And I was like, oh.
Part of me wants to know where she's going. The other part of me doesn't want to look like a mega creep. I'll just keep heading towards my destination.
Okay, hold up. This man goes like, I want to know where she's going. Anywhere but home? No. Like, dude. Thinking that is creepy. Let alone standing there in the street looking at this girl going like, I want to know where she's going, but I also don't want to look like a mega creep. Like, shut up, dog. Like,
just says that to the back of her head.
Exactly.
Browse all 399 reviews.
Okay,
fuck.
let's be honest. This protagonist would be the type of guy to sniff her hair and go like, I wonder what shampoo she uses.
This review's completely in Spanish.
Bruh, hello? This game isn't even in Spanish.
This review's completely in Mandarin.
Hello?
This game looks like it could use some not safe for work content. Chris, you're safe. They're saying it's not horny enough.
Thank God. What's up, YouTube?
But my longer strides are starting to catch up to her. Oh no. I'd better slow down a little so it doesn't get awkward. I have to think about swinging my arms slower. I know. I'll just put my hands in my pockets instead. That'll solve it. Okay.
What? Is this not real? This isn't real.
Who walks on the street? Like, I've wanted to say this for so long, and I never had an outlet to say it. But who in the world would get scared about walking in front of someone on the street? It's a street.
How does walking past someone on the street awkward? Explain that to me. You wanna know why? It's because this guy's a mega virgin and he's like, oh, if I walk past her, I can't stare at her butt no longer. It's just like Hunter.
I know this game is free, and in that case, give it a shot. The artwork is great. I do love the character models. The character models are just pictures of people.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
It's like,
know
I don't
they're
wanna-
using actual people for the models, but it gives it a vibrancy and color to the game.
It's
It
like,
should be
I
noted
don't-
that I've only played 2 virtual novels, Ever 17 and Phantom of Inferno. So I cannot say I'm a huge fan of the genre. The story is really shallow. Yeah, I can feel it. Your character has absolutely no depth. I know this is done on purpose to allow the player feel like they are the character, but this makes your character feel shallow and boring. It makes you wonder how these gorgeous women, spelled incorrectly,
Bro.
would ever be interested in such a lackluster person. Yeah, I wonder that every day too. Then there are the actual female characters. Each girl gives the impression of a unique character and backstory. And I think the word impression is a huge word to describe most of the story's mechanics in the game. Who writes sentences like that? Again, the game tends to lead you on for a while, but eventually you realize every girl has a vague background of some generic life goal. There are absolutely no layers to any of the female characters. They're pretty much one-dimensional. Oh my god. Hang on, there's still 2 more paragraphs.
Oh no.
This makes the dialogue slow and annoying. Female characters tend to talk a lot about their jobs or goals, both of those in quotation marks for whatever reason. But
We'll find out.
Don't really talk about themselves. Holy shit, this game's putting me to sleep! At first, this gives a sense of mystery to them, which would be okay. They tend to leak a few hints here and there, but there's no real payoff. You shouldn't start a sentence with the word but.
True.
The game flirts with the idea of character depth and backstory. But she started another one with but it never develops into them fully. Or wait, what? Oh yeah, into them fully. Again, not sure if this is intentional. Maybe the authors just wanted to give enough info for the player's imagination to fill the girl's backstory. That's called lazy writing.
True.
But it comes across as more of a tease than just when the dialogue starts to go somewhere, the story switches gears / scenes. Then there are the paths. I know this is a visual novel and not supposed to make good endings easy. If choices are incredibly obvious, players tend to feel the story too predictable. This game may fall in the obvious category, but it tends to hit on the annoying one as well. For one, some of the girls seem to get more story time than others. It does not help that they are that they struck me as the more boring ones as well. And the girls that I found the most interesting always show up briefly and then disappear too soon. I felt like I had to click through a lot of boring scenes to get to the more interesting parts of the story. And then when you get near the end of the story, the game comes to a rather jarring and abrupt ending. It just cuts to black and you die. Like this whole thing's a fever dream and you're like in a car wreck or some shit.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past it.
Overall, I can say I'm not a fan. I like that they made a game in more of a Korean romance drama feel, and the artwork is very good.
He's dying.
Other than that, I cannot say the payoff was satisfactory. Not recommended.
like, I don't want to rip into the person who made this, but like, make a better character. Don't make so don't make some mega virgin. All right, who goes like, I can't walk in front of girl. Meh, meh, meh. Like, shut up, child.
Well, fuck, I'm accidentally playing the trailer. I don't want the trailer. Why do I need to download a demo when the game is free?
True.
Explain yourself to me.
But the slow pace is so abnormal for me. I can't do this. Maybe I just don't make eye contact and won't be weird. I slowly gain on her by making a conscious effort to look in the other direction, periodically glancing back to gauge my progress. The unthinkable happens. During one of my quick glances, our eyes meet for only a brief moment. That's weird. Her pace begins to quicken, reflexively. So does mine.
Oh, good. Now you're chasing some poor girl down the street.
At this point, I don't know. I don't understand how my own legs operate. I've lost all control over my motor functions.
Her face changed?
Her face changed?
Guess her expression
Some
changed.
stranger's chasing her down the fucking street.
She starts to run, her short pale legs churning surprisingly quickly. Is it worse if I run after her? I think it is, but
Yes.
maybe if I run back to Kay's, it will be less awkward. I'm panicking and my cognitive abilities have ceased to exist. I just need to escape the situation. How are we still going in the same direction? Does she live in the same neighborhood? What are the chances? I'm too out of shape to be running this much, bruh.
I felt that.
Me too.
I'm approaching Kay's house, and she's still running in the same direction. This is probably one of the top 10 most embarrassing moments of my life. What a disaster. Yeah, it's up there somewhere. As I approach the door, I see the pretty athletic girl from earlier also coming up to the entrance.
Bruh.
The tiny girl in the white shirt runs towards the door and cowers behind her. Was it Seola? Seola Hyung? I can't remember right now. That's the least of my problems. She turns her attention to me as I slow to a halt, sweating like a pig and panting like a dog. She looks to me with an expression of disgust that should be saved for only the most vile and unforgivable things in this world.
Yeah, it's pretty up there.
Chasing some girl down the fucking street? No, Christ. What do you think you're doing? Nuri? Nuri?
Yeah, sure.
Is
I don't
this
know.
the stalker you said you were dealing with?
Yes. Stalker? Seola stomps up to me and grabs me by the collar, scowling with all the intensity of a mob boss ready to bust my kneecaps.
If I ever see you near my friend again.
Wait!
Oh my god, what's going on here?
I thought you weren't doing voices.
I'm doing voices now, bitch.
I see. Ah, it's the K lady.
I look
bit
over
more
and see a
crash.
silver-haired
I'm back.
girl walking towards us with a
Oh, yeah.
mildly amused expression.
I forgot what voice it is. Yo, Neri! Oh, well, I'm fucking Mickey Mouse now, bitch! What are you doing with our guest Hunter?
We're banging! This must be Kay! Thank God!
Hello, everybody. I'd just like to thank you for watching. And if you made it, good on you, because oh my god. Anyway, if you want to support, please subscribe and have a good day. Bye bye.